Discover the Gambia, the smiling coast of Africa. Hello everyone. In this video, we shall be taking you to the western part of Africa, and we shall be shining the light on the smallest country on mainland Africa, Gambia. The Gambia is a small West African country, often referred to as the smiling coast of Africa, due to the warmth and hospitality of its people. The country is surrounded by Senegal on three sides and has a long, narrow coastline along the Atlantic Ocean. Despite its small size, the Gambia is known for its rich cultural heritage, vibrant music and dance scene, and diverse wildlife, including chimpanzees, hippos, and rare bird species. The country's history is deeply intertwined with the legacy of the slave trade, and it is home to the Kunta Kinte Island, the site where enslaved Africans were held before being shipped to the Americas. Today, the Gambia is a peaceful and welcoming destination for visitors, offering beautiful beaches, lush landscapes, and a chance to experience the unique culture and traditions of West Africa. With a population of about 2.4 million people and a surface area of 11,300 square kilometers, the country is the smallest country on mainland Africa. Banjul is the capital city of the Gambia, and English is the official language of the country. Its current president, Adama Barrow, became the president of the country in 2017. The Gambia is famous for its sex tourism industry. To know more the sex tourism in Gambia, we have a dedicated video on the topic which you can check out by clicking the card on your screen. Before we continue, take a few seconds and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. History of the Gambia. The Gambia has a rich and diverse history that spans thousands of years. The earliest known inhabitants of the region were the Khoisan people, who were later displaced by the arrival of the Mandinka people from present-day Mali in the 13th century. The Mandinka founded a number of powerful kingdoms, including the Kingdom of Kombo, which was known for its skilled craftsmen and trading relationships with European merchants. In the 15th century, the Portuguese established a trading post at the mouth of the Gambia River, which they used to trade in gold, ivory, and slaves. Over the next several centuries, European powers including the Dutch, the French, and the British established trading posts and forts along the Gambia River, which became an important center for the transatlantic slave trade. In 1888, the Gambia became a British protectorate, and in 1965, it gained independence as a constitutional monarchy with Dawda Jawara as its first prime minister. Jawara would go on to serve as the country's president until 1994, when he was overthrown in a military coup led by Yahya Jammeh. Under Jammeh's rule, the Gambia became known for its human rights abuses, including extrajudicial killings, torture, and suppression of political opposition. Jammeh was eventually forced into exile in 2017 after losing the presidential election to Adama Barrow. Today, the Gambia is a peaceful and democratic country, with a growing economy based on tourism, agriculture, and services. The country is known for its vibrant cultural heritage, including its music, dance, and storytelling traditions, as well as its diverse wildlife, including rare bird species and chimpanzees. Despite its troubled past, the Gambia remains a symbol of hope and resilience, with a rich cultural heritage and a bright future ahead. Economy of Gambia. The Gambia is a small, developing country with a predominantly agricultural economy. Agriculture accounts for over 30% of the country's GDP and employs over 70% of the population. The main crops grown in the Gambia include peanuts, rice, maize, and vegetables. Fishing is also an important industry, with local fishermen providing a significant portion of the country's fish supply. In recent years, the Gambia has made efforts to diversify its economy and attract foreign investment. The country has a pro-business environment and offers several investment incentives, including tax holidays and duty-free imports for certain industries. The government has also invested in infrastructure development, including the construction of a new airport and the expansion of the port of Banjul. Tourism is another important industry in the Gambia, with the country attracting over 150,000 visitors each year. The Gambia is known for its beautiful beaches, lush wildlife reserves, and vibrant cultural heritage, making it a popular destination for ecotourism and cultural tourism. Despite these efforts, the Gambia remains one of the poorest countries in the world, with a GDP per capita of around $800. The country faces significant challenges, including high levels of poverty, unemployment, and underemployment. The Gambia is also vulnerable to external shocks, including fluctuations in commodity prices and climate change, which can have a significant impact on the country's economy. To address these challenges, the government has implemented a number of policies aimed at promoting economic growth and development. These include efforts to increase agricultural productivity, improve infrastructure, and attract foreign investment. The Gambia has also received significant assistance from international organizations, including the World Bank and the African Development Bank, which have provided funding for infrastructure projects and social programs. In conclusion, the economy of the Gambia is largely based on agriculture, fishing, and tourism. While the country has made efforts to diversify its economy and attract foreign investment, it still faces significant challenges, including high levels of poverty and vulnerability to external shocks. The government and international organizations continue to work towards promoting economic growth and development in the Gambia, with the hope of improving the lives of its people and achieving sustainable economic progress. Infrastructures in Gambia. The Gambia is a small, developing country with significant infrastructure challenges. The country's infrastructure is limited, with many areas lacking basic services, such as electricity, clean water, and sanitation. Despite these challenges, the government has made efforts to improve infrastructure in recent years, with a focus on expanding access to electricity, improving transportation networks, and increasing access to technology. Roadways in the country run to a length of 3,742 kilometers, of which only 723 kilometers is paved, and the remaining 3,019 kilometers remains unpaved. The country has a total of 390 kilometers of waterways, with the port of Banjul being the only port, which is managed by the Gambia Ports Authority. The country's only international airport is the Banjul International Airport at Yundum. Access to electricity remains a major challenge in the Gambia, with only around 50% of the population having access to reliable electricity. To address this, the government has implemented a number of policies aimed at increasing access to electricity, including the construction of new power plants and the expansion of the country's electricity grid. The government has also encouraged the use of renewable energy, with a focus on solar power. Transportation is another major infrastructure challenge in the Gambia, with many areas lacking paved roads and reliable public transportation. To address this, the government has invested in road construction and maintenance, with a focus on improving connectivity between rural areas and urban centers. The government has also worked to improve the country's ports and airports, with the construction of a new airport and the expansion of the port of Banjul. In recent years, the government has also made efforts to increase access to technology and improve internet connectivity. The Gambia has one of the lowest rates of internet penetration in the world, with only around 16% of the population having access to the internet. To address this, the government has implemented policies aimed at increasing access to technology, including the construction of a new fiber optic network and the establishment of a technology park. Despite these efforts, the Gambia still faces significant infrastructure challenges, including limited access to electricity, inadequate transportation networks, and low internet penetration rates. Addressing these challenges will require sustained investment and a long-term commitment to improving infrastructure in the Gambia. However, with continued efforts, the country has the potential to achieve significant progress in improving the lives of its people and promoting economic growth and development. Culture of Gambia. The Gambia has a rich and diverse cultural heritage, shaped by its history of colonization, trade, and migration. The country is home to several ethnic groups, each with their own unique cultural traditions and practices. Music and dance are an integral part of Gambian culture, with a wide variety of traditional instruments and styles of music. The kora, a 21-stringed harp lute, is one of the most iconic instruments in Gambian music and is often played during special occasions and ceremonies. The country is also known for its vibrant drumming traditions, with different rhythms and beats associated with different ethnic groups and occasions. Religion is an important part of Gambian culture, with the majority of the population practicing Islam. The country is known for its religious tolerance, with Muslims, Christians, and followers of traditional African religions coexisting peacefully. The Gambia is also known for its vibrant art scene, with a variety of traditional and contemporary forms of art. Traditional forms of art include weaving, pottery, and basketry, while contemporary art forms include painting, sculpture, and photography. Food is also an important part of Gambian culture, with a variety of traditional dishes and flavors. Some of the most popular dishes include benachin, also known as jollof rice, demoda, a peanut stew, and yassa, a savory chicken or fish dish. Overall, the Gambia's rich cultural heritage is an important part of its identity and continues to play an important role in shaping the country's future. To conclude, though the Gambia is a small country, it is one country you absolutely need to visit in Africa. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos.